your mark.
Oh, you're joking. But you're not the man to talk to. Yeah. I'm a very serious YouTuber.
Take your mark.
This video has been sponsored by the legends over at Pouch. The first modern Summer Olympics started with humble beginnings all the way back in 1896.
Just look at him. He knew it was a winner.
125 years later, it's thriving, and there are more events than ever.
By the way, look at that horse.
The horse crip walking, cuz, you see that?
Now, I've always thought myself as being quite a sporty guy, but I've never quite been Olympic standard.
What are your credentials?
As a result, I'm never going to be invited to compete in the games. I'm never going to get my rings tattoo, and I'm never going to get to experience what it's like to do my thing on the biggest of stages. Or maybe I will. After London 2012, a lot of the Olympic venues were repurposed. The Aquatic Centre is one of these places. It was home to the swimming and is also Michael Phelps' personal toilet.
Everyone pees in the pool.
So could I potentially convince the managers of the Aquatic Centre to let me use it for a few hours?
No worries, mate. Thanks very much.
So I could have a Lilo race.
Take your mark.
So, I'm at the Aquatic Centre. Now, it seems like the most obvious conclusion to make when wanting to film in the Aquatic Centre is just to ask. Don't ask, don't get. So, this is going to be fun. Be right back. Pretty pretty building. It's like Noah's Ark. Look at those curves. Why am I flirting with a building?
Enough flirting, Max, more asking.
Hello, mate. I wonder if you can help me. I've been looking to get in contact with someone who could help me with filming inquiries.
So I do only give you the management, the inbox.
Yeah, but you're not the man to talk to.
I can't. Yeah.
Thanks very much.
I mean, on a rather shoddy piece of paper, we've been given an email. If it doesn't work, I'm just getting one of them. It was already going to be a difficult pitch to the Aquatic Centre, given my track record. It's not very big, is it? But I have to say, it wasn't being made easy by the fact that the email addresses that I had been given just seemingly didn't exist.
This is so weird.
Couldn't be delivered. This one, also. One more. Couldn't be delivered. It wasn't just emails either. The phone lines just hung up on you without warning.
Oh, you're joking.
And no one was answering my filming requests.
All the best.
But hold on a second. I'm the king of finding people. I can do this. But finally, I got a time.
Right, I think I've done it, but that was an absolute mission. So what I did, I found videos that have been filmed at the Olympic pool before. I looked up the production companies that made those videos, and on LinkedIn found the individual producers, and they have got me in touch and got me a time of Friday. I think it's 4 till 5. It's happening.
With a small fortune spent on renting a pool, I now needed props.
So the Lilos have arrived.
That's a lot.
How many are under here? Oh my god! 8 Lilos in here.
Carlos, how many Lilos can you fit into a suitcase? This is like the British version of Steve Irwin. Instead of an alligator, I'm wrestling a maroon suitcase.
Yep, this is croc wrestling.
Done it. That's the Lilo's done.
Time to head to the pool.
Oh my god. It's actually mental that 8 months ago, I bought a roundabout, and now I've bought this for 90 minutes.
And it was quite expensive, so I did need a little bit of help. As I said, this video wasn't cheap, and it's literally only been made possible because of the amazing people at Pouch who basically said to me, here Max, here's some money, go make something really cool.
So here we are. But what is Pouch? Pouch is a free browser desktop extension that finds and applies discount codes for you when you're shopping online.
I had to buy a lot of things for this video, and Pouch, my word, saved me a lot of cash. You might have noticed that I am wearing goggles. You see how good they make me look? Wow. When I was buying the goggles, I went to checkout, and Pouch automatically applied a discount code that got me 25% off. I saved £5, and I look 100% amazing.
Pouch works on over 3,000 websites,
including Amazon, Domino's, and Tesco. And installing it's pretty easy, takes 2 clicks, and then remember guys, make sure you pin it to the browser. Pin it. If you click the link in my description, it's totally free. You're not losing anything, you're gaining that sweet, sweet value. Thank you so much to Pouch for letting me rent out the Olympic pool for 90 minutes. I have to say, I was thoroughly enjoying the Olympic pool all to myself. Don't say it, don't say it, don't say it, don't say it. It's fine once you're in. But my fun was all about to come crashing down as I had made an enormous logistical error. Remember earlier when I told you that we had the pool until 5 PM? For some reason, my mind had remembered that to be 5:30, and so suddenly, I had no time left. Slightly panicking because I told people to be here for 5 o'clock, and I was then told that we had to leave the pool at 5 o'clock. It was 4:52 PM, we needed to be out of the pool in 8 minutes. My friends, they were coming.
Like, make a very quick run over to the Aquatic Centre.
Abby!
Hello, mate. Thanks for coming. It's alright, it's okay.
Slowly, and one by one.
This is going to be super, super tight. This children's just over there.
Okay, thank you.
Just find a block, lad. Find a block, all good.
Until finally, we had 3 minutes to spare and a full set of competitors. So let me introduce them. In lane 1, we have my friend Sarah Mariko, who used to be Miss Scuba. Next to her is Dr. William Hunter, friend of Max. In lane 3, Instagram and TikTok comedian Abby Clark. In the centre of the pack, it's my friend Mark Bryan, as well as me. Then on the far side, we've got YouTuber Josh Peters and TikTok comedian Arthur Hill. What Willie Cook was meant to be racing, but he turned up at 5:02. So, this was it. I'd spent thousands of pounds to hire the Olympic pool. The crowds were frankly going wild. So I'd like to hand over to our commentator Archie Manners, who will take you through the next minute of scintillating sport.
Take your mark.
They are in, ladies and gentlemen, splashing around like whales. We can see how it's going now with the yellow line. And oh no, it's Mr. Hunter, either a doctor or a teacher, who is gunning for it. Perhaps there's an opportunity to not be in this video at the other end of the pool. That might be an incentive. Meanwhile, Mr. Hill is, I think, drowning. Josh Peters doing very well. Max Fosh kind of in the middle there. I'm not entirely sure what Brian's technique. It looks a little bit like he's having some kind of stroke there. Meanwhile, Mariko for Japan doing very nicely, looking like it may be able to take second place, but the lead right now is undisputably Mr. Hunter or Mr. Peters. It is neck and neck between Britain and South Africa, but Mr. Hunter's taken it, and Mr. Peters comes in second. It's now between Fosh and Mariko. Who's going to come in there? It's Fosh in third place, followed by Mariko, followed by Clark, then Brian, and nobody knows what's happened to Mr. Hill. Unfortunately, it seems like Tom Daly may land on his dead carcass when he returns to training from Tokyo. Thank you for watching.
Well done. Had a lilo race at the Olympic pool. Not something you do every day. Yeah. It's a bit tight, other people are. I'm getting it and having this.
Get in and just pretend.
Go for it.
You know, oh, what a race. Oh, what a thrill.
That was a lot of money for something very, very silly. Download Pouch. They've made this all happen. I was the one who then made it very, very sporadic.